Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable little dollhouse room, this very farmhouse bedroom. And here are the items you're going to need for the bed. You need some wood planks, the square ones. I got this from Walmart, some sponges from Dollar Tree, and the craft cubes, and some popsicle sticks, and of course some antique wax. Okay, let's get started. I'm just going to take that sponge and I am going to take the square cube and I am going to score it with my utility knife, and then I'm just going to sand it down. I'm going to take my material. You can use any material you want. I got this at Walmart. I cut it to size. Then I'm going to glue this sponge to the plank to give it some stability. And then I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it like a present. Make sure the wood side is up because the mattress side will be the side on the bottom. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a little glue and tuck in both sides like I would a present. And then flap in each side. A little bit of glue. And then just flip it over. And I'm just going to do the same thing for the other side. Now that I have that, I'm going to take some medium popsicle sticks. I didn't show that in the beginning, and they are from Walmart. You could use the smaller ones, and I'm just going to go ahead and measure. And I'm going to go ahead and I want a 3-tier backboard or headboard. Once I have all three, I'm going to take the small popsicle stick and cut it to size, measure it, cut it to size, and then hot glue that on to make it sturdy and have them all stay together. And I always measure before I glue anything on. I always look how it looks. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue the back of that to the back of the sponge. Now the wood piece is on the bottom and the sponge is on top. You have to hold it there for a little bit. Now I'm going to do the footboard. I already measured it and I'm just going to glue that to the bottom. Now I'm going to go ahead and take some of those wood cubes from Dollar Tree and just glue them to the bottom. And once that was done, I took my antique wax with a little bit of water so it wasn't so dark. I just painted it and then I rubbed it off. I took a Jenga cube, a Jenga block, and I wanted to make a little pillow, so I just went ahead and did the same thing and just wrapped it like a little present. Although this was pretty hard because there's a lot of glue for a tiny little cube. I suggest you use something. I was using that little pink, I don't know what you call it, nub, and I got it from Dollar Tree, silicone, so it doesn't burn your fingers. And then I decided that I wanted some sideboards that looked too plain, so I went ahead and measured my popsicle stick, the ones from Dollar Tree. And once I had them measured on both sides, I went ahead and I decided to stain them first with the antique wax. A little bit of water and a little bit of stain, just because I was afraid if I had glued it on and stained it afterwards, I would get some on the material or the mattress. So I go ahead and wipe that off. Want it to be the same color. Don't forget to do the little edges. And go ahead and wipe it off. And then once it was dry, I went ahead and glued them on. I always make sure Make sure. Got that? I always check the measurement prior to gluing it on. And you gotta hold it down a little longer because it's material, but for the purpose of this video, I didn't want to take up too much time. And just hold it down. And you have a little bed, and I think it looks adorable. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. You can use any material or create any headboard you want. And there it is in my little dollhouse, my crate dollhouse that I made from Dollar Tree. You could check out another video I have posted and you could see how to make this dollhouse. Okay, the next thing I'm just gonna make a little tree. I'm gonna use a boxwood pick from Walmart, 2 little beads, and one of those wood craft cubes from Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna glue it all together. And it's gonna be very simple, and it's gonna be a little plant in my little dollhouse and bedroom. And there you have it. I think it looks so cute, and it was very, very simple. And I decided to leave it raw wood, but you could paint it. Now I'm gonna take one of these storage containers I got from the Dollar Tree, and you could use anything you want. I'm using some contact paper from Dollar Tree with the wood grain. I cut out a small piece, I stuck it on, and then I just trimmed it around. And I'm gonna make this a little end table, side table for the bed. And I took one of the Crafter's Cube, glued it on the bottom, and then I went ahead and just painted it again with the antique wax. And there you have a little side table. And that's how it looks next to the bed. I think it's pretty easy, and you could do it very simply. Make this. Okay, I got one of these bees. It was in the summer, and all I really want is the little bell at the bottom. It's like a wind chime. But I'm gonna take that off and I'm gonna use it as a chandelier. I'm gonna take out the little wind chime with my wire clippers. And then there you have it. I'm just gonna paint it with some Waverly Ink. Got it from Walmart. And I wanted it to be a little rustic. So then I went ahead and I took some Waverly silver lining, and I just dabbed it all over it. And after that, I think I went back with some Waverly ink just to give it a little more darkness. And that was it. I hung it from the top of my crate, and there's a little chandelier over the nightstand, and our room is coming together. Okay, the last thing, I'm gonna use some popsicle sticks, pretty easy, some beads, and any little square you could find at Dollar Tree. I found this one with the fish on it. You can use this. I've seen these recently at Dollar Tree, and then just cut off the farm fresh on top. Okay, let's get started. I'm just gonna go ahead and measure. We're making a little bureau, dresser. And I'm gonna go ahead and take off the fish, and I'll use it for a different project. Now I'm gonna go ahead and glue the popsicle sticks after I measured and cut them. Just make sure they all fit before I go ahead and glue them on. And I decided it was probably easier just to put the glue on the actual frame. Just put it very quickly and then held it down. Okay, again, I just used some Waverly Antique Wax, a little bit of water, and wiped it down, and some of the ink, and I think some Waverly Elephant. And then I just took 4 beads for the 4 panels so it could look like a dresser or a bureau, whatever you call it. And I think it's so cute, and it was pretty simple to make. And here is the little dresser. And I really think it completes the room. It's so cute. I hope you like this video. If you do, please like, subscribe, share it, hit the little bell so you know when I'm uploading a video. Thanks for watching.